How to use Stockbee 50 and what is Stockbee 50? If you come to my public blog, many times you would have seen a list of stocks which is published there called Stockbee 50, and I get a lot of questions. So I'm going to answer this question which is constantly asked, which is what is Stockbee 50? Stockbee 50, as the name says, is a list of 50 stocks which have the highest momentum. So at the moment, if you look at it, GMVD, IMT, these are the stocks which have very high momentum. Now, in order to generate this, I use a software called TC2000, and in that software, I use the momentum formula to rank stocks, and then the 50 stocks are selected. This kind of a approach is used by swing traders to find opportunities in stocks which have very high momentum. The way to use something like this kind of a list is to look for essentially a stock which has momentum, and then in the momentum phase it has a pause, so you're anticipating the next leg up. So it is used as a list for creating a anticipation watch list. Now this is also can be used, if you understand the concept and how it is calculated, to generate your own 100 stocks list or 200 stocks list, because if you have 100 or 200 stocks list, you're going to get a lot more opportunities. You're going to have a watch list which will have 10, 15 stocks. Also, if you know how to do this yourself, you will be able to find short opportunities, because you can use the same approach to rank stocks and look for the bottom 100 or 200 stocks. So let's look at how this can be done in TC2000. In order to do this in TC2000, what you have to do is you have to go to TC2000, and when you go to TC2000, I created a column for sorting these stocks by momentum. This particular column is essentially C divided by average C21. So this is a 21 days momentum, and the stocks are ranked by this particular 21 days momentum. So if you look at now, GMVD is the number one ranked stock, right? IMT is the number two ranked stock. Now these are all stocks which are the strongest stock in the market basically. How to trade them? You need to have a setup, right? And that setup, if you're wanting to short something like this, might become a short, right? And parabolic stocks become good shorts. And in order to understand that, you need to understand a setup called parabolic short, which is beyond the scope of this video, which is a setup which you need to research and find out how parabolic shorts work. So those are the kind of things which can be used this list for. You can also use this list for finding stocks which are consolidating and which might have a next up leg. And that is how you can use the list. Now once if you do this list yourself, instead of using it as just a 50 stocks list, you can look at 100, 200 stocks to find opportunities, and that is the benefit of doing things on your own and getting a software. If you are really serious about making money, you have to understand a concept, create your own scans, and use that instead of just relying on this particular list for making money. Understanding the concept is going to make you more money than just relying on it. So here is an example of a stock which has momentum, is going sideways for 3 days. So this is a stock which is likely to break out, and that is how traders who do anticipation use the list like this. Now if you have your own list, you can go up to 200 stocks, and that is going to give you more opportunities. Another way to, if you have this setup, is to just use it to sort weaker stocks and see which stocks are the weakest stocks, right? And if there is a stock which is weak and it is consolidating and there is a bearish flag or some sort of a setup like that, then you can use that for shorting the stocks. So essentially, Stockbee 50 is a very simple momentum based approach to finding stocks which have very high volatility. When you are trading, swing trading, you want to find stocks which are extremely high volatility. Stocks which are high volatility offer you more opportunity to make money in a shortest period of time. And that's the whole idea behind Stockbee 50. So if you want explosive moves, or if you want to short explosive moves, that's where Stockbee 50 list comes in. But I would highly advise you to set up your own scan and your own ranking and focus on the top 200 stocks by momentum ranking, or the bottom 200 stocks. That will give you more opportunities